Got it. All right, everybody. We are here. We are here. We are here. A little late, but we're here. Never fear. We are here. It's the bold and the beautiful mini spotlight and recap here on JLJ Media. And I am James Love Jr. Tami Dacovea is here. Amanda Russ may come to the chat room.
I
hope so. She couldn't make it online. She couldn't make it live because she was helping Lee swim back to the ocean, out of the ocean, to bring her to Bill. So she's just sitting out there trying to work it out. She's hiding from Sheila too. She's hiding from Sheila. Yes. So I got to do my little church announcements, of course. Oh, people are saying sorry I couldn't be with this today. That's fine. One viewer says, I couldn't be with you guys on Wine because I have 3 grandsons running around. I understand grandchildren. I have 5. I understand.
That's a handful.
It's a handful. Okay, so as usual, we're trying to continue this channel, keep it going. Some of the ways you can do that to help us out is the super chats. We got 2 super chats last show. And basically, I'm going to pin this. What it does is like a little tip jar. You get to help us out and it helps the show keep going. Because I want to do this full time and not go back to some weird job. I want to continue giving you some good content. Also, we have buymeacoffee.com. I give you actually a free podcast on there called Lots and Lots of Coffee. So any amount is fine. Again, it's like a little tip jar. It all goes towards JLJ Media and all the things that we do here. There's that. Also, patreon.com. We have all kinds of bold and beautiful stuff on that channel and more, Y&R and everything. But you want to see some behind the scenes stuff and some fun little 5 questions with so-and-so and so-and-so. Check it out over there. Any amount, you'll get, I put stuff out every day just about. And lastly, we got merch. I'm stealing.
Yay, so excited.
We've ordered stuff. Yes, we ordered stuff. I'm waiting for one thing was to come today. It didn't come today. I was going to show you guys. But when it comes in, I'll show you some stuff. People are buying stuff already. Go to jljmedia.threadless.com. I got to make sure I'm putting all the right stuff in here. And you'll see some great stuff. I have more stuff designs coming, but there is some bold and beautiful stuff up there. So go ahead and check it out. We're working on that right now. So that's good. So those are the announcements there. Why don't we spotlights out already? It's an impassioned conversation with the chat. It's out now. George, thank you.
Oh,
yeah, great black mom. And GH is after this, me and Frank. And Dish and Days, our sister channel, will be on at 3:15 talking about all the villains being released on Friday on Days Are Alive. So it was a crazy scene. But they're all being unleashed into Salem. So we're talking about that.
There's always, at least once a year, there's 2 or 3 that are unleashed all at once. Yeah, it's like a Batman movie.
Yes, and they have a new Dr. Ross who looks like the other one. I was like, they did a good job casting. That's what Marnie.
Excited.
Yeah, they did a great job casting. I was like, this looks like up to sounds and everything like him. Also, if you want to check out our friend Tony Moore on Beyond Salem 2.
Yes, he's so good.
Does a good job. First episode, Terrence, he really does a really great job.
He really does. He's so seamless. It's like he's been on the show for years.
Right. I know, right. So check that out. If you have Peacock, that's what they have over there. So that's that. Okay, so you guys, there's 2 big pieces of the story that happened this week. I saw the previews for next week, or this week coming up. It's going to be crazy. So you guys got to choose. This last show too. You have 2 choices. Who do we start with? Bill and Lee, or Mommy and Son? Oh, Shonda again.
Oh, thank you, Shonda. So
Shonda.
Sweet.
Oh, hey you. I like that. I like the things. Thank you. So which one should we start with? You guys take a vote. Me and Tami are going to try to count. Should it be Lee and Bill, or start with
Mommy and Son?
I'm your mommy. I'm your mama. I'm your mom.
I know.
Amanda Russ is in there. Oh yeah,
Amanda.
Amanda's in there. She's with you. Okay. so far we got Mommy and Son.
I haven't seen previews for next week.
Oh, it's good, girl.
Is it good? All right.
It's good.
I just love when you send text to Amanda and I, like, OMG, bold.
It was good. Everything was good. So far, okay, we're getting mommy and son. So Bill and Lee,
And Sheila.
Sheila and Finn.
Oh boy, Bill and Lee. Wow, it's kind of
Lily,
50-50.
wrong show, Sam. We're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, my hair. Thank you. It's popping. Miss Jessie's hair care products. Okay, well, I guess we'll go Bill and Lee.
I guess we'll go with Bill and Lee.
We'll go with them first. We'll go with them first. Okay, kids. I gotta do my usual. Naomi Matsuda. Don Diamont. When the episode ended, it's like, when he goes behind, walks, I'm like, walks back in behind these restaurants. I don't know what's going on here.
We're out on the docks. This is like a GH thing. New seafood restaurant. They're out on the docks.
Yeah. I was like, what?
And to Matt Atkinson's point, when they go to this new seafood restaurant that Wyatt loves, I'm all, why are they doing this?
Right. And seafood restaurant. All of that. I caught all of it. I was like, it made sense once they did this. But I did like the chew. Oh, Jeremy, thank you. Woo!
Oh, Jeremy.
We'll be able to continue doing this, you guys. I want to stay on this channel and keep doing this for you guys every Sunday. Okay, so they were hilarious, first of all. Wyatt's, hilarious.
Yes.
Oh, it's like, yeah, next time I choose the restaurant, whatever. It was just so fun. The whole thing was comical. It was very comical. A new set. And Ray goes, I love a new set. It was a new set. It was.
Yeah. We like new stuff.
Yeah, we like new stuff. We like new stuff.
New shiny stuff.
New shiny was. It was cute, but their whole thing was cutesy. That was cute. But then he's walking back behind it somehow. I guess he parked back there, whatever. Hear a rustling. I know, kids, I'm with you. Like, why find people in alleys all the time? And then, so I don't walk behind alleys. I don't. I'm afraid to go back there. I don't go behind alleys.
Yeah, but if you're Bill Spencer, you're not going to be afraid of anything. Any other cretin should be afraid, not Bill.
Not as all they wasted the seafood. That is hilarious. So he's rustling, and you see the eyes. The way they filmed it. And everything, almost like you said, your noir thing that happened on the other show. Same thing. They're doing some new techniques, and it was like dark. And you swear off restaurants. I know it's funny. Just don't walk behind restaurants. Just stay in the front. And her eyes.
But come on, James. She's still so beautiful.
I know. I was gonna say that.
I'm sorry, bold hair and makeup. You tried. Okay. You tried to ugly Naomi Matsuda, and it is impossible.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I think I was laughing, going, but she still looked good though. I mean, yeah, she's dirty and shit, but she's still good.
So, like you said, those eyes. Said everything.
And the way they did it, where Bill's just like, "Hello, are you okay?" And so, folks, Bill never met Lee. Because folks, there was a whole kind of thing online. They're like, does he know who she is? Like, no, they never met. They had no reason.
But she knows who he is because of Liam.
Right, but she can't talk.
Right?
Yeah, I think she does.
Okay, it's like, how does she know who he is? And when he said Bill Spencer, I thought, oh, she probably is connecting the dots.
Yes.
But she doesn't know who she is. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Sean, I'm with you, girl. My black ass will be somewhere else. He stayed in the front of the restaurant. But no, I just think, but it's the thing is, like, but he doesn't know her. He would have no reason to. He's not related to them or anything. So he has no reason. So, and plus she's all just kind of, okay, Amanda, I would lay down, can't get it out. I would lay down in the alley a few days for Bill rescues me. Girl, me too.
But wait a minute, Amanda, I agree with you. But wouldn't he know who she is because of Steffy? I mean, he would know that that's Finn's mother.
Nah, not necessarily.
If she said Lee, he would know that that's Finn's mother.
Maybe he gets the name, but from looking at her, you wouldn't know her.
Oh, no, not from looking at her. Yeah.
So yeah, you'll find once the name comes, all that stuff happens, then they'll connect the dots. But her acting, it's not easy, folks. It can turn into caricature, turn into really bad acting. Her not trusting him fully, trying to regain her strength to walk, following. I mean, all this, her eyes looking at the house.
Oh my gosh.
It's like this chick is acting her ass off.
Well, at first I thought she had amnesia.
Me too.
Amnesia.
Amnesia.
I love
I
the word
thought she did too.
amnesia.
But we realized she can't really talk.
Right.
And so he's like, what's going on? She's traumatized. Yes, thank you, Shonda. She's traumatized.
He's traumatized. Yeah. But
You know, the man is all, Tami, it's magic, remember?
we have to believe
in magic. Right, the song. And Kid Clark, yes, my buddy Vincent Irizarry will be starting on the show starting tomorrow again. He's back at the doctor. He's doing better from his brain stuff. I'm so happy for Vincent. I sent him a message the other day. I'm so happy that he's coming back as a doctor. So,
oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that. That's fabulous.
Yeah, it's wonderful. But yeah, so she's traumatized. She went through an ordeal. But I told you guys, I knew she wasn't dead. I knew she wasn't dead.
I'm telling you.
I knew she wasn't dead. But who knew that just in those scenes with Bill being super nice and caring, I mean, people were like, that's out of character. I'm like, Bill cares about who he cares about.
Yeah.
He just has a funny way of showing it sometimes.
So I'm shipping them right now.
Oh, everybody in chat room. Do you ship Bill and Lee?
Bill Lee.
Bill Lee. And that's so funny about it. Lee must be a great swimmer. That's right, Kurt. She climbed out. I told you she climbed out of that car.
I'm telling you. She's not going to let her son fall into the clutches of Sheila. Are you kidding me?
Exactly. I would fight my way out of there too. Because the windows were down, I think. I think they were down. I can't remember if they're down. Tami looking good in red. Yes, Kenneth, she does look good. But yeah, me too, Tami. But yes, if I knew Don Diamont was coming to save me, I'd land some rubble too. I agree with you, man.
I just love the beginning of their ship.
Yes.
Friendship, whatever it's going to be.
Yes.
You know, just him, trust me. You can trust me. I just want to help you. And just, you know, her being so vulnerable and him taking care of her and like, oh my God, you guys on Bold, you're just plugging in all the good romance stuff.
Yes.
Just plugging it in.
Yes. And I love it. I'm just sitting here going, she's like, she's gonna get there. She's gonna get there.
Well, my God, to your point, James, about her acting, when he says do you have family? Well, do you have, friends? Right. Not much of a reaction. Do you have family? And oh my God, Naomi just tapped into that as an actress and her eyes got all welled up. She's trying, she's making that. Yes. Oh, my living word.
Yes, I know. I'm telling you, when people, the real true acting sometimes comes when a person is reacting to another actor. And there are some actors who can say everything with their face. They do. Peter Bergman's that way. Michelle Stavrous. So some people there's a look. They can really show you all the emotions in their face while saying a word. Sheila can do it. I mean, Kimberly Brown, let's see Sheila. Kimberly Brown can do it. There's some people who can just do that. And so I think, and we'll get to that in a second. I know you guys are talking, we'll get to that in a second. But I do see what you're saying. I know that too. We'll talk in a second. But I think that Naomi is showing us, everybody's like, where is she? We're all like, where is she? Well, she's back.
She's back.
Emote. Yeah, she's emoting very well. Thank you, Shonda. She's emoting her. She just it's across her face. She's in anguish. She was probably in pain. Who knows what she went through to get there? You know what I mean? And Bill being so kind and considerate, I'm like, and Bill with another woman, because he said Katie wants space.
When they were at the restaurant and Wyatt brings up Katie, I thought, oh, please, can we not have this conversation and get about Katie? Blah.
I know.
So good.
This made
me very happy.
So Katie wants her space. And he's leaving her alone. So good. Put her in Lee's direction. That would be, again, it would bother Rich just enough a little bit because that's an in-law. It would bother him a little bit. She's not that connected. But I wonder what that would look like. And Naomi's just amazing. And
Can I just be like super superficial here?
Yeah, please do.
So Bill sees her.
Yeah.
This poor little thing is a mess. When she gets cleaned up and he really sees her, I can't for that.
Good. It's gonna be
I can't
good.
wait for that.
We saw her in person. She's beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
She's beautiful. Beautiful spirit. Beautiful
Yes.
everything. And yes, everybody's talking in the chat room, so I'll mention it now because I want to get the other stuff out first. It was revealed that she's named after Lee Philip Bell. So that's very cute. I just wanted to. I know everybody's talking about that, but I want to get that going there. So we'll see what happens. So this week looks good. So stuff's going to happen. But that to me, the Bill and Lee thing was a nice revelation. That was a nice revelation. Like, oh, okay, I'm shipping them too. And also
totally. Before
we get to the other part, gotta mention the ends talking of Taylor and Deacon. I'm shipping them too. Totally. You guys said it. You're saying in chat already too. I am shipping Taylor and Deacon.
Absolutely.
Never thought a million years I'd do that. Never.
I really want it to be a slow build, which I think it will be.
Yes.
For some crazy reason, it just works.
It works.
It works. Seems like, who would have thunk?
I wouldn't have.
No.
Sharon likes them too. I wouldn't have. I mean, I thought it was intriguing because they never really worked together.
Yeah.
And again, I know them personally in real life, so for me, it's really funny to see my two friends come together on screen. They never really work together. They know each other.
They just gel so well.
They do.
Yes. And it will drive Ridge insane in the membrane, which I love even more. So. And
I love when Deacon says to Taylor, "Oh, don't underestimate Sheila's appeal."
That was weird.
I thought it was very on
as he's explaining it from another POV, and she's looking at him. Are you kidding me? He's like, no, you have to understand, as a man, that whole wanting to rescue someone who feels hurt and betrayed and always misunderstood. And she's just looking at him. Like, are you insane? No, she is, but
right. Exactly. That's why this Mike guy, she was like, don't underestimate. I mean, she has an appeal. I thought again, the writers did a great job. I thought it was a very interesting point to make that Sheila can be enticing.
Yeah, you keep getting sucked in, like wanting to believe her.
Mm-hmm. But so Deacon and Taylor are so relaxed because there's no airs. There's no like phoniness. There's no airs.
There's no baggage.
There's no baggage.
Right. Between the
two. I love parties like Sheila got out of jail. She goes, yeah, I know for a fact how not easy that is. I was laughing so hard when he said something like that. I'm paraphrasing me, something like that. I know how that's not easy. Get out of jail. It's hilarious. And yes, and again, it'll just drive Brooke and Rich. We're all like, it'll just right. It'll be wonderful. It'll be wonderful. Drive them crazy. It'll be wonderful. And meanwhile,
back at the ranch,
we got Chief, Deputy Chief, where he is now, Baker. I think he's Deputy Chief Baker.
DC Baker.
And, whatever it is. My buddy, whatever his name is on the show. Now they get Mike.
Yes.
And Mike's holding out. Mike is holding out. So Ridge and them had me laughing. Ridge was like, come on, laugh. This Ridge is spewing stuff. It made me laugh.
I really thought being yelled at like that, Mike would buckle, but he didn't. Because he too is sucked in by the thing that is Sheila.
Deputy Hot Dog is hilarious. Yes, he always has the hot dogs. He does look good. Baker lost some weight. He's looking
stopped the hot dogs for a while.
He stopped the hot dogs for a while. Mike is in love with Sheila. He is. He'll tell you, let's run away together. He said, let's run away together.
So weird.
He's like, run away together. Her reaction is hilarious. She was like, no.
Let me get this straight. You want me to leave my sick son to run away with you? I was laughing. Like, oh, poor Mikey. Mikey,
yes. It's talking about bad taste in women.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, he likes it. I just love they have the original actor is back. It's really funny. Loyal AF, exactly. He gets me laugh. That's hilarious. He is. But he held down. Rich tried, and he was like, nope. Nope. Because you won't be here working in prison. You'll be in prison. I'm like, okay, Reg, thank you. I don't know. I know Sheila's bad, but I just hate Reg so much.
I know.
I mean, Sheila can't win, but Reg just bugs the S out of me. He just does. He does. I know he's right, but he just bugs the S out of me this case. It bugs me. Rich is too much, man. I agree. But that's what he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be too much. That's his thing. I just think it's just yeah. It makes me laugh more than anything else.
Latasha in the chat says, I think Mike is going to turn on Sheila. Well, I thought that would have happened by now. I mean, what can she possibly? I don't think he's going to turn on her at this point.
Well, that leads to that storyline because Mike was there for a minute.
Yeah.
I was like, let's go, whatever. But whatever. Finn Kimberlin Brown, and Tanner Novlin.
Yes.
I have to say, his acting, he is upping the stakes.
Ooh. He is a force to be reckoned with. I was actually scared for Sheila. There were moments where I thought, girl, you do not understand the depths of love that this man has for his family and the depths of his now official hatred for you. Because he kept going back and forth. This is a real mother. He wanted to know her. He's always giving her the benefit of the doubt. Now he's finally committed to the fact that Sheila is insane and that in his eyes, she will never be his mother. Lee will always be his mother. And when he finds out about, oh my God, it was all so good.
I have to say, I forgot the one line that made me laugh when Ridge was done. He said, that bitch shot my daughter and killed her own son. I love that line so much. He was getting fed up with Mike. He was like, that bitch shot my daughter. Yeah. And that's kind of like, that's true.
And that's when I thought Mike would cave.
He didn't.
He didn't.
So cut to Finn trying to get out of bed. Finn asked Steffy in 5 minutes. Finn going, where my mother, my real mother. Finn, really being a petulant child, so to speak, against her. I wrote, it was literally Finn versus Sheila.
Yeah.
Those all week.
He just never backed down. Never backed down. What did you do to my mother? Where is Steffi? What did you do to Steffi? Like, he never backed down. And remember that scene when Mike was there and Sheila had the coffee and she got so frustrated, she threw the cup of coffee down on the ground? Like, oh.
And it wasn't they'll cut to his, this goes, she's psycho. It wasn't a cut to his thoughts. He's like, she's psycho. She's psycho. They said, you are crazy. And she was like, again, like, what do you say? And when he said, I hate you. I will never love you. I will never trust. Her heart, like Kim Brown, she's cuckoo crazy. The bitch is crazy. But she was hurt. Again, like an Ashlyn. She just can't believe that her son is saying this to her in her own twisted mind. She's like, I love you. And then the part that was good, really good, was when he was like, I'm a doctor. So how'd you save me? What'd you do? What were the things you do? And she couldn't, you're a nurse. You've been a nurse for a long time.
Yeah.
She's like, and she's like, shit. So when she had to tell it was Lee, then he was like, where's my mother? I'm your mother. So where's my real mother? You're nothing to me.
Yes. Yes. Not only did he call her crazy again, insane, he told her he will never love her and that she will never be his mother. And I was just cringing, thinking, oh my God, what is she gonna do?
Now, Zach, I will say something. Zach Barber. Hi, Zach Barber. I don't remember you, but remember and say, I thought that way at first too, but I changed my mind after seeing these scenes this week. I kind of, I think soaps are trying to give us some surprises because everything's just out there. Like there's always so many spoilers, so many this and that and the other. Then they try to go back to where there's some true surprises and put us through the roller coaster ride. So I kind of thought you did it first, but now I saw these scenes this week. I'm actually fine. Okay.
Yeah.
But again, Sheila has a syringe in her hand. That's never good. I don't want to have to sedate you again.
Jinx.
Let me just say, you said at the same time. The writers, yes, Diana did a great job this week with the scripts. They did, because it was very much, the push and pull was there. And Tanner and Kimberlyn, it's so complex, but yet it's not complex. It's all just kind of like, she's weirdo, but she didn't mean to shoot her son. You know she didn't. She would have never
She didn't mean to drive, Lee off the road. She didn't mean to.
I think by really
do anything.
But see, I think that she does. That's the complex part of it, is that it happened because of her craziness.
Yes.
But she really didn't want it to happen. I really believe her. I don't.
Do you not recall her being in the car behind Lee?
No, I'm saying
with that evil, you are not getting away from me, bitch, look in her eye.
No, but I think she wanted to stop her, but not kill her.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I stand by this, because I think she really didn't know that she couldn't take care of Finn.
Oh.
That she really needed Lee there because she's the doctor.
Yeah, well, then why was she smiling when the car was going underwater? She smiled at that.
I think at first she was kind of like, good. Then she realized, I can't take care of him. And so he keep mentioning his spinal injury. And remember, he gets out of bed at one point and falls down.
That was horrible. Oh my God. Because he's a big guy.
Yes.
Oh, that was scary.
He's a big guy. Yeah. I got hair to do it like the hair. Those were accidents, Tami. Remember, those are accidents. She did smile when the car went off.
She was smiling. She was happy.
I think at first she thought,
out of the picture.
So I think at first she thought, good, she's out the way. I'm the only mother. But I think at some point, her weird twist about, she realized, well, I'm not a doctor. How am I going to take care of him? She wants her son back and better on some weird level, but she's crazy.
Yeah.
She's crazy. I'm not saying she's not crazy. She's crazy.
Listen, she wanted to work with Lee, I believe, for a millisecond.
Yes.
And then Lee betrayed her.
Yeah.
By being dumb and making the phone call right outside the door instead of going outside.
I know. Why did you do while you were gone? Come back with the police.
When that happened, it was over for Sheila.
Yeah.
Lee was now to be out of the picture. And she was going to figure it out. In regards to taking care of Finn, she'd figure it out.
Well, everybody I see the chat was divided all. Everybody, we're all there. Either way, her speech was like Ashlyn's speech to Victoria. It's like, here it is. I feel this. I feel this. I feel this. You may feel this. And like Victoria's like, this bitch is crazy. I need to get the fuck out of here. I'm your mother. I'm your mommy.
Shonda in the chat says, when Finn grabs Sheila, I forgot about that.
Yes.
And Jean in the chat says Finn was on fire. Like, oh my God.
He was.
So brilliant.
You're so angry.
So good.
You're so angry at her. Oh my goodness. 14 people watching. Hi, 14 people.
Hey.
Thank you for the likes, you guys. Thank you.
Like us.
Super chats are enabled if you want to give us a little something, say hello and thank you to keep us running. We appreciate that. It's is he with paraplegic? I have no idea either, because he can't walk, clearly.
Well, no, he's weak. He just needs a little. I mean, I think he could muster it up if she wasn't there to, keep pushing him back. I think he could muster it up to get out there and.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if he's paralyzed fully. I just think he's just.
I just think he's weak. He's been in the bed for how many weeks?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And people keep yelling like, "Why don't he just stay quiet and get better and then go?" I think he's pissed.
Yeah, he's livid. I think he would have played that game, but he believed that Steffy thought he was alive. When he found out Steffy thinks he's dead, that's when he's like, I'm not being quiet about this anymore.
Give me the phone. Call her. Yeah.
She needs to know. That's when he just changed gears completely.
I could. Yes, Amanda. We know you could nurse him back to health too. No, bitch. I'm actually an actual nurse. I'll nurse him back to health.
Yeah, Amanda. Sorry, you're going to be in the alley being rescued by Bill.
Bill. I'll be inside nursing back to health. That's what I'll be doing. Yes. Excuse syringing. I know. Atrophic.
Atrophy. His muscles have atrophied.
Yeah, atrophy is a word. So I think that's more what's happening. She said spiraling, but I don't know if that's true. I mean, they keep alluding to that, so I don't.
Yeah, that
but he wants his wife. He wants his son. He wants his real mommy. He wants, and that's all he wants.
So what's up with Steffi admitting herself into arrest?
Okay. So folks online, I have to yell at you guys, not you here to chat, but the ones who are online who don't care if the person says this is what it is out their mouth, you still don't believe them. Jackie McInnes Wood was on Bold Live, whatever, and she said that Steffi is in a kind of rehab rest state because she lost her husband. Nothing else.
Okay.
This is too much for her, and the way it happened is very traumatizing. There are a lot of fans that don't believe her. They feel that it's everything you've ever been through. It's everything you've been through in your life, and everything. It's like, that's not it. It's because of this traumatic event. So I was saying, Jackie McInnes Wood works on the show. She plays the actor. She's the actor who plays the character. She is telling you what the story is. So there's just folks who don't want to believe it. It's so funny. So I'm glad you brought that up. I'm like, saying it's that, which to me, if you lose somebody that close to you in a strange, crazy way, that's trauma. I totally understand.
It was interesting when Taylor said to Ridge, Finn was the love of her life. I thought, wow, maybe that's the case.
Right.
Because, she broke up with Liam 100 times, but it never sent her off the edge like this.
No, and Wyatt. She was married to Wyatt.
And Wyatt. So, yikes.
I mean, Finn was different. Anybody in Chatham can agree with that. Finn was not a Spencer. He was not Rick. He was not a Forrester. He was somebody totally different. And they had a relationship that was very loving.
He saved her life.
Saved her life.
When she was addicted, and he was there. Yeah.
So, and the way it happened was very traumatic. Very traumatic. Trauma will make you, can overcome you. That's what Sean is saying. Overcome with so much grief without Finn. I believe that. Why would all this other stuff come into play? Well, she's a drug addict. She's this and it's that. I'm like, well, I don't think, she's saying it's not all that stuff. It's just this little thing here. And because there's fans who want other outcomes and stuff. I get it and whatever, but that's just not what she said. This is what it's about. So I'm believing her. And it makes sense. She's on pregnancy leave, so she's gonna be out for a while. She'll be coming back soon. They film in advance, so she's gonna come back soon. Yeah, exactly, Jeremy. It wasn't she just lost him; she was there when it happened.
Yeah,
exactly. That's right.
And then there's also that guilt that she talked about. She had the amnesia of not even remembering Finn.
Yes.
There's a guilt that's hard to shed. That's just how could I not have? Well, you were traumatized. No, that doesn't matter. Like, how could I not have remembered?
Yes. So there's a lot. So that to me is enough to go somewhere, and I need to get a little break.
Yeah.
I totally get that. But I love. We're just like, let's just get in a car, get a plane. Let's just go. It's like, leave her alone. Let her figure some stuff out.
Yeah.
They were there. Yes, Sherry. They were newlyweds. They had planned a future. She had to fight for his love. He had it. He had the whole kid and caboodle. Remember they tried to make Diamond make Paris like him and stuff? Wasn't reciprocated.
Yeah.
It was like he was,
Bold has been so amazing. There's so many, and you've said this in the past, James, there's so many storylines that they've teased us with and then never followed through with. Paris was one of those storylines. Steffi leaning on Liam after finding out about, losing Finn. We thought, oh, dear God, no, please do not go in this direction. It didn't go in that direction. So they've really kept everybody on our toes. Mm-hmm. Really good job.
They have. So that's where we're at right now. And I'm telling you, I saw this week's promo and it looks good. Very good. And it looks like storyline major movement will be happening.
Okay.
Major movement.
So there's no constipation. There's going to be
no constipation. No constipation.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah. I know it's a different kind of song, but yes, none of that. No, it looks very like it's moving, like they're going to be bold this week again. That's what it looks like.
I just want more Lee and Bill. I just want more.
Well, I think we're getting it
gosh.
this week. I think we're getting it this week. When I previous saw. So I don't know. I mean, Bold's been good. Again, I'm saying Bold and Beautiful, Young and Restless, and even Days are moving the story forward. General Hospital.
Snail pace. I know. There are just storylines where it's like, okay, all right, already.
Fast forward. I know.
I hate that.
We still haven't seen Chase and Brooklyn kiss again. I mean, like this. I mean, that's not a story. That's all. It's on the show, you guys.
Tune in for the recap.
That's coming on next. At 1:00. So in an hour, it'll be GHB Spotlight. But we want to thank Amanda Russ, who's in the chat room.
Love you, Amanda.
Thank you for the super chats today. You guys did. Yes. We appreciate it very much.
47 people in the chat room.
I know, 49. So good. Thank you for joining us this Sunday. We'll be back next week. Can't stand Cody. That's General Hospital. We'll talk that later. And I like the horse though.
I do too. I hope he's a regular. I hope he's contracted.
I know. I love comment. Yeah, we actually had some fun with that with some people on chat on Twitter. We talked about the horse there. We had a good time. Tami Gouveia and I will be back, and Amanda. Hopefully next week we'll all be together again, talking about the bold and the beautiful and the young and the restless.
Yes, I ordered merch. James is expecting some merch. I know Amanda ordered, so hopefully it will come in time, and we'll all be able to sport it next week.
And we still have another surprise that Tami and Amanda are on right now.
Oh my, what a story, what a story, what a story. But yeah.
We'll tell you guys the story. Once it all comes together, we can share the story. That's what we'll do. We'll share the story. But we're waiting for something. We're waiting for something to come for her.
Yes.
We can all showcase it. All right. You guys have a great week. And we'll be talking next week here on JLJ Media's The Bold